Channel memberships are here. If you'd like to sign up and support the channel, go down below in the link description or in the comment section. You'll see the link to sign up to become a member. It's not mandatory. I never make the videos where it's like members only or anything. But if you want to support the channel, sign up. There's a starter pack and there's also a captain pack. The captain pack will give a discount on the future store, site-wide discount that will be coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that. To get some cool badges, some cool emotes. So you like to sign up, you can sign up for that. And also, if you like to shop some of your favorite team apparel, go down below and click that link in the description, the comment section, wherever I have it, and shop on Fanatics and get some of your favorite team sportswear. Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. A lot of trades today, some big-time trades that went on today. A lot of NFL news going on. Of course, you know, Amari Cooper getting traded to the Bills. And also, you look at Devontae Adams getting traded to the Jets, which kind of started off the day. We kind of figured Devontae Adams was going to go to the Jets. We know they had different names, like the Saints was circling around and the Steelers were circling around. I feel like the Jets kind of used that as leverage because they already knew. I mean, not the Jets. The Raiders used that as leverage because they already knew that he kind of wanted to go to the Jets. Because he kind of referenced that last year, you know, him and Rodgers and stuff like that. They had ties to each other already, so we kind of figured that he wanted to go to the Jets. So they probably try to use that as like maybe higher the price a little bit around the Jets. But the Jets was able to send a third-round pick that will convert to a second-round pick based off performance, I guess, or based off the snaps he played or something for the rest of the season. But I think he helps the Jets out in terms of getting Rodgers somebody he can trust and rely on as well. But I don't think it's gonna help all their problems. There's still a lot of problems to fix with the Jets. And we'll kind of see what happens. You know, Nathaniel Hackett is not a good offensive coordinator. You know, so his play calling has not been too good, and the play designs haven't really been too good, and everything hasn't been really the best. You know, you should give the ball to Breece Hall. You think you want to feed Breece Hall a lot. They did this past game with the Bills, but I thought they should implement that a lot more, like that, feeding Breece Hall the ball and giving him the chance to go out there and make some plays. We see what happens when you throw the ball to him, when you hand the ball off to him, he makes plays like that. And then you have Garrett Wilson, you have Devontae Adams. So they got a nice little receiving core, Allen Lazard. Mike Williams, they said they looking to trade him as well like that, as you guys know, and Rodgers threw him under the bus. I know he made some mistakes, mistake of course like that, but, you know, as a player, you think that your quarterback, the leader of the team, wouldn't throw you under the bus. You know, they go out there and say, hey, we lost as a team like that, we'll try to find a way to get better. But, you know, Aaron Rodgers is different. He'll throw his teammate under the bus in a heartbeat. That's just part of his, like, character nature. But also seeing Amari Cooper with the Bills was a pretty, I think, good trade for the Bills, them getting a guy like that, especially with Ken Coleman. Ken Coleman has potential to be a nice receiver in this league, but he's still very young in this league. He's a rookie. So having a guy like Amari Cooper, a route runner, a route technician, one of the best route runners, if not the best route runner in the game, going out there and adding him with Josh Allen, he'll open up a lot more. He's going to help Josh Allen out a lot. And Amari Cooper play style is very good. It fits Josh Allen perfectly. With Ken Coleman on the other side as well, you got Kincaid, so you got a nice little squad. The Bills are sitting at, what, 4-2 right now? Leading the AFC East, and the AFC East is still kind of open. The Dolphins, they win their game. I forgot who they played. They played the Colts. Yeah, they played the Colts. The Dolphins find a way to beat the Colts. I don't think they're gonna beat the Colts, but they find a way to win that game. Then they sit at 3-3. They're sitting right there. Cause right now they're second spot in the AFC East, which is crazy. You know, with the injuries that happen and stuff. You know, that division right there is always all over the place. So every team kind of still has a chance a little bit in a sense in that division. Patriots are 1-5, but hey, you go on a little win streak, and something happened to the Bills, then you see yourself back up there. But I think the Bills getting Amari Cooper did help them get better. I think the Jets getting Devontae Adams helped them get better, but I don't know if it solved all their problems. But I think the Bills getting Amari Cooper, I wouldn't say it solved all their problems, but it solved most of them, because that's kind of been lacking that a little bit in a sense, you know. And also, I think Josh Allen did, you know, suffer a concussion. You know, like this past game against the Bills, against the Jets, he played better. But the game before that, he threw 9 for 30. It's the Texans. I think he had a concussion like that. I don't know if the concussion is still lingering on or not, but he was cleared enough to play. But I feel like he did have some type of head injury that they didn't really disclose too much. Cause you look at actually let's pull it up actually, because they really didn't talk about that a lot. They kind of showed it a little bit, and they put him back in the game. I was like, is he concussed? Because after that, you know, he had a big time. He was playing pretty solid against the Texans, and he hit his head. He wasn't the same. This past game against the Jets, he played good, played pretty solid, pretty good like that. But it's still crazy how they just kind of brushed over that, really like that. They brushed over that. They gave him smelling salts and stuff. They really didn't report on that too much like that with Josh Allen concussion. Yeah, one thing I'm seeing is about the previous that was already there. So I don't know the full story around that. He played pretty good against the Jets, 215 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 127 passer rating. He bounced back in that game, but that Houston game that they played, you can tell he was concussed because he was very inaccurate. He didn't know where he was. But we'll see how the Bills and how the Jets look with the new guys on the team. I'm hoping my Steelers can make a trade too. As you guys all know, in the thumbnail, I probably got Christian Kirk up there. Christian Kirk is a guy who's probably available. Some teams will be gunning after him as well, because the Jaguars probably looking to make some moves as well. And also, Hopkins being available too as well, probably for some teams. I think the Steelers would be the best fit for Hopkins. That's why he fit perfectly there, having him, George Pickens, and you're on kind of like a nice little tandem right there, 1A, 1B tandem. So we'll have to see exactly where those guys go, where they end up. Also, Haason Reddick has been given, I think, permission to seek trade. So I think permission to contact teams and seek trade. I think the Detroit Lions are probably the best fit for him, especially after losing Aiden Hutchinson, who got a surgery, who was out indefinitely, will probably miss the rest of this season. Now, maybe he might have a chance, maybe, if they make the playoffs, right? I think he might have a chance, or it's something. I think he might have a chance to come back, maybe, depending on how things go, but I think he's out for the season. But Haason Reddick would be a big-time get. You get a guy like that, a very explosive player, a playmaker on the outside. They trade for him. They pay him his contract, the money he want, and he get on that team. I think it'd be nice. So you have to wait and see what happens. You know, the Jets made a deal to get him over here, but they haven't really got a chance to see him play because they didn't really get a deal done to extend him, so he didn't want to step on the field and play. He'd rather take the fines. I guess he's very confident in his play style, which he's a good player, of course. So he'd rather take the fines and then just wait to get a new contract with another team and another organization and see what happens. But there's been a lot of crazy news going on. Of course, the Cowboys are always in the headline. Jerry Jones always have some type of headlines. He always doing something different in time and stuff. You know, they was discussing, of course, the big loss that happened. They had a big time attendance record too, 93,000 people that was there at that game as well, and suffered a big time loss to the Lions. I picked the Cowboys to actually win that game. I thought it was gonna be a thriller game, like kind of like last year one, but the Cowboys got beat down in that game. It just didn't look the same. It just didn't look like the team that should be. Like you see flashes of it throughout the year, but it just don't look the same fully. And even the win, like when they beat the Steelers, you still see the struggles in the offense. The Steelers offense was struggling in that game too, but you see the struggles in the Cowboys offense. Dak Prescott turned the ball over 3 times in the red zone, and you see turnovers this game too. Brian Branch with 2 interceptions on him. He's throwing 3 picks and stuff and just messing it up and stuff. It just seems like they are out of sort. The chemistry is not there fully, and we're going to see how they try to find a way to readjust and make some changes. But a lot of NFL teams are trying to get in the groove. The Saints started off hot. Remember I told you guys, I said I wouldn't trust that too much. The Saints started off real hot, and then now they fell off a little bit. The Buccaneers put up 51 points on them, and the Buccaneers also turned the ball over 3 or 4 times that game. So imagine if they play clean football, they probably could have had 70, kind of like the Dolphins did to the Broncos last year. But that right there is just crazy. Just crazy style of play. The Buccaneers, I think, been a good team. And Baker Mayfield has been a blessing for them. And also, Baker Mayfield leaving Cleveland, and they replaced him for Deshaun Watson, have not worked out for the Browns. They put the blame on Baker Mayfield a lot. And Baker really was injured that season. He had a bad shoulder injury. He played through injury. So, of course, he didn't look the same because his throwing arm was damaged. So he couldn't throw like he wanted to. And they got rid of him. And then he went to, of course, the Carolina Panthers, got to the Rams a little bit, had that good tenure there, a little solid few games, and then he got himself to the Buccaneers and he's been playing very good football. And you look at the Browns, they got Deshaun Watson, his first season, remember there, he was suspended most of the time, came back, people say, oh, just wait and see what he's gonna do. Okay, we'll wait and see. Following the season, go out there and play, get injured. Okay, wait and see when he come back fully healthy. We've seen that quarter he had against the Ravens where he came back and helped them win. Only 1 quarter of football like that. Let's see what he does. Came back this season, he's not good. He's just not good. He's just not. He's not good at all. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's like Space Jams or something, or Thunderstruck. Remember that old Kevin Durant movie where he lost his powers, kind of like Space Jam, like a Space Jam's knockoff. I don't know what happened, but he's not the same. He's not the same player anymore. It's like Mike. Remember like Mike? He lost his powers and stuff like that. Bow Wow in there. Deshaun Watson has lost his powers. I don't know what happened to him, but ever since he left the Texans, they have stripped him of his powers or something. I don't know if his power was harnessed somewhere or something, but he has lost all his skill set. He is not the same player. He don't read coverage is the same. He doesn't make the same. He doesn't run the same. Doesn't move the same. His throw motion is different. Everything just seems sluggish. He just feels like a damaged player. Like he's playing hurt or something. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Cleveland, like I mentioned last week on my NFL game picks, they might have to make a change at quarterback. I know you're paying this guy all this money, but you might have to make a change. Maybe put in, of course, Jameis Winston or somebody. Make a change at quarterback and try to find something to find a way to get yourself going again. Hey, I don't mind seeing the Cleveland Browns lose. I hate the Browns. You guys know. But as a fan of the football in general, I feel like they gotta make a move, gotta make a change or something just to build, spark up, to build off of. But as a Steelers fan, keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep losing, keep sucking. And I call them the Leaveland Browns. You know, Leaveland. I have nicknames for all the, all division rivals: the Baltimore's, the Cincinnati's, Bengals, and the Leaveland Browns. Like that. You know, it's part of the Steeler nature fandom to hate the AFC North opponents. Respect them, but hate them as well. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.